everyone, this is Mel Stevens and welcome back to Mel's Blind Life. Today I'm going to do a special video that a lot of other guide dog handlers have done that I think I would really love to do. And today that video is about my guide dog equipment and accessories. Hi, this is Mel Stevens. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My guide dog Darcy and I would like to teach you all about blindness. Please remember to subscribe to my channel and get all of my updates. I have quite a lot of stuff here on the table in front of me, and I will insert a photo of all of the stuff that I have here on the table in front of me, and I'm going to do it in kind of different sections. I'm going to do work equipment, then I'm going to do different equipment that I need for different weather, and then I'm going to do different just odds and ends that I have to take with me when I go out in public. I'm also going to do a video later on about day-to-day things that we have for looking after Darcy, but this is just stuff that I use to go out in public. So here is a photo of my table of all this stuff that I want to show you guys. So we're going to start with his work equipment, and one of the most important parts of the guide dog handler relationship is your lead. So this is a black leather lead that was issued to me by my guide dog organisation, which is Guide Dogs Victoria. I will put a link in the description down below to Guide Dogs Victoria. So this lead has two clips. This first clip here on the top is for clipping onto his collar, and I'll show you what that looks like in a second. And then the second clip is for changing the length of this lead. So this lead actually has two lengths. So at the moment it's on its shorter length, which is the length that we usually use when the dog is guiding us. But then if I unclip it and move the clip to the second D-ring, which creates a kind of handle up the end of the lead, this is a longer lead that we use when we're out in public and we're relieving our dog, or we're introducing our dog to another dog, or something like that, where we still need total control, but the dog does need a little bit more room. Now you will notice that also on the second D-ring of my lead, I have actually got a house key, just one single plain front door key, because I have a tendency to forget my house keys when I go out and about with my guide dog. So I have a key there, and then that clips onto the end of your lead, we have a collar. Now this is Darcy's collar. This is just a metal chain collar. Some people call these chokers, some people call them check collars, some people call them correction collars. I personally like to just call it a correction collar. So the reason why Darcy has this is because we had an issue a little while ago where he was pulling a lot to get to some dogs that we were seeing out in the public. Guide Dogs Victoria don't actually issue these collars, but my instructor and I saw it appropriate at the time to give him this collar just for a little extra control, because I did have a bad shoulder at the time. And I was finding that the collar that I was issued by Guide Dogs wasn't being very effective. So this collar has on it three things. It has his council registration tag, his Guide Dogs Victoria Guide Dogs identification tag, and then it just has a little Sydney Swans keyring because you've always got to be showing your footy colours. And then if we just clip it onto the end of the lead, then that is what it looks like when it is on the end of the lead. So now it's on the end of his lead, and that's probably the most important accessory that you have on your dog every time you step out your front door. And then the second most, well, probably one of the equally most important accessory is your guide dog harness. Now, you guys may remember about a week ago I did a video about the significance and importance of the guide dog harness and why a guide dog wears its harness. So I'll link that in the description down below. So the harness has a leather body piece. This piece here at the front is white and it has reflector tapes, and this is what goes over his chest. And then this leather strap here that has the clip in it, this is what comes underneath his belly, and it clips up on the dog's right hand side with this clip here like this. And there is also another leather part over the top that goes over the dog's back. And then through here, these two on either side, two little keeper thingies where the handle comes through to the back of the harness. And then the handle is this long metal bit here at the back. My handle is 20 inches long. So I think it's 20 inches, yeah. So this is what I hold on to when I'm using the dog. And then also on Darcy's harness, I have this orange sign. So this sign is bright orange. Up the top it says working guide dog, then there is a do not pat sign, and then it says please don't pat, and then it says this dog can access all public areas or something to that effect. And then it just has the logo of my guide dog school. So that actually belongs here on Darcy's harness, just over the handle. And the reason why that is there is to prevent members of the public from patting the dog, and also to make shop owners, taxi drivers, etc. aware of the fact that my dog is allowed, obviously, in all public areas. And then the other thing, which is kind of related to this equipment, is his play collar. So this is just a plain webbing collar, and it has, as you can hear, it has a bell on it. It also has Darcy's Central Animal Records tag and a plain metal tag which has my his name and my mobile phone number on it. So that is what Darcy wears on his neck around the house all the time. So now we're going to move on to one of the other really important parts of equipment, which is Darcy's toileting harness. And I take this with me everywhere. I use this thing twice a day, every day. So this is the toileting harness. It is a just a black, well, basically just looks like a strap that has a clip that does up in the middle, and it also has a second clip onto which you place a plastic bag. Here's one I prepared earlier. So what you do with this plastic bag, and these are dog tidy bags. I will leave a link in the description to their website. So these are dog tidy bags. They come on a big roll, and basically all you have to do is clip the bag onto the harness, and then harness clips onto the dog, and so the dog goes to the toilet, the droppings land in the bag, you remove the bag from the harness, you tie the bag up, you dispose of the bag, and obviously reuse the harness. So I take that with me everywhere. It even, you know, I take it in my pocket. I also take a couple of spare bags when I go places, and it's a very important and essential piece of equipment. Something else that comes with me virtually everywhere is a dog bowl. This is the one that I usually take when I go on holidays. So this is an oval shape dog bowl. I'm pretty sure this one is pink because, you know, Darcy's a boy and he had to have a pink bowl because his mother's favourite colour is pink. And it's probably about the size of a small pasta bowl, I would say, and it folds flat, so it's really easy to store in a backpack or something like that, and it's made out of either silicone or rubber, I'm not really sure, so it doesn't really slip very easily on surfaces. So I find that this is really good for having when I go on holidays, because it's large enough that it can fit a meal in it, and it's easy enough that you can clean the inside of it out, and it doesn't tend to smell if you leave it a little bit damp on the inside, or even if you can't clean it properly. I do have another bowl somewhere, I'm not sure where it is, but it's just a little fabric bowl, and it tends to smell quite easily when you use it. So protecting your dog in all weathers is really important. I live, as you all know, possibly a very hot climate here. So in our summers in Mildura, we can get up to 43 or 44 degrees. And it's actually unsafe to take your guide dog out on a day that's that hot. But on days that are sort of a little bit more mild, sort of early 30s, it's still okay to take your guide dog out. But it's really important, especially on warm asphalt, to try and protect their paws against the heat. So in order to do that, I have these. These are little dog shoes. And these are really fantastic, these ones, because they have a rubber sole that is actually a non-slip sole. So it's really good also because I have seen some dog boots that don't have non-slip soles, and so the dogs find it really hard to walk in those type of ones, but these ones actually have a non-slip sole, and they have adjustable Velcro straps. So if I put my hand in here, the bottom strap is adjustable, so you would pull that and do that up, and then the top strap is not adjustable, but it's what you would use to help keep the shoe on the dog's foot. And I can't remember what colour Darcy's are. I'm pretty sure though that they're kind of either red and black or something to that effect. So they are there. So Australia is a place of very interesting extreme climates, and you also need to be able to protect your dog against wet weather. So in order to do that, I have this raincoat. So this raincoat is just a really thin material, and it is navy blue in colour, but down either side it has reflective strips. It just does up with Velcro underneath the dog's stomach, and in front of the dog's chest. I have had raincoats for my dog in the past that are quite thick material, and you have to actually readjust the size of their harness when they are wearing their raincoat to get their harness to fit properly. But this is basically the same thickness as a t-shirt would be, so it's actually quite easy to fit his harness on over the top of this. So Darcy would wear this coat when it's wet. I do take it with me when I go different places, such as down to Melbourne and things like that, and usually so that I'm not having to carry the coat, and in case I get off the train and it is suddenly raining, I usually put it on him when we leave. And then the final thing that I need to show you today is his flea treatment and his heart guard, and he's going to get excited. So this is Darcy's flea treatment. It comes in a squeezy bottle, and you just take it out of the packet, you squeeze it onto the dog's neck, just underneath his collar, and that gives you up to a month protection against fleas. And then the other one is this tablet looking thing that is his heart guard. Just comes out of the package, the dog eats it, and it protects him against heart guard and heartworm and things like that for, once again, for a month. So we give these to our dogs on the 1st of the month, says she on the 4th of the month, bad girl. And they protect your dog against all sorts of nasties. So everyone, that's it for this video today about my guide dog equipment and accessories for everyday use. As I said, I will do another video in the future regarding things that I have, just everyday normal dog things. So if you have enjoyed this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please remember to subscribe and get some more awesome blindness content. And also don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And also, if you've got any questions, comment down below and I will answer your questions to the best of my ability. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!